These are the cute flowers I cooked for lace canvas. Of course, you can do different color combinations here, depending on what is your palette. Now I will show you where I cook them. Here's a look at what colors I will still connect them with. Well, that's it. I'll make a separate video. So come to my channel. There they'll all be, but this is still only a semi-finished product. So we collect in turn. Now we will knit this kind of flower. For this flower, I take blue, pink, bright pink, and white. All this iris and hook 1 millimeter. I start from the center, and this is our color blue. Doing a sliding loop, and here I draw and tie the loop. Me shooting, and for me a little too much. It's more comfortable for me to pull up a little like this. And here I tie 8 columns without a cape. And so on Buzzia. And now, tightening the ring. And complete this row with a connecting loop here in the first. In the first column, signs yes. I trim the thread, because next row I will have white thread. If you will knit one color, then it is clear things. You don't need to trim. That's such a middle. Refueling, I will not until fill up later. Second row, I will have white color. So I make a loop. I'm so more comfortable. Here he is, first row, columns in the ring. And next row, we have stands of lush columns with 2 capes of 3 pieces. And arches 2 air loops. Here I introduced a loop over a pole and tying 3 air loops. Next I do 2 cape in here. Same tie, only capes. Another one. They're same, we have 3. I have 3 loops. I complete them. And an arch of 3 air loops. And such petals, I should have 8. Next one. Column of the previous row. Tying 3 columns with 2 capes. Only capes. Will now common top. And another arch of 3 air loops. Knit. I tied 8 petals, arch and top petal. Finishing the row with a connecting column. I can thread cut off. Since I'll have the next row, now I'll tuck the strings all so that they do not bother me, and I will start to pink color. I will sum this thread under knitting later, and now I go to the top of the petal and stretch here the loop, and this thread now will also go under the knitting and under the arch. First I tie a pole without a cape, then a half column with 1 cape, and 3 columns with 1 cape. All under 1 arch knit. column again, half column with 1 cape and a column without cape. Complete this petal. In the next arch, knit the same report. Column without cape, half column with cape. 3 columns with 1 naked. Further half column with 1 naked and a column without a cape. Such petals repeat. Thread this. I already secured the pink. I can cut her off. And then when I come to white, also under 2 arches, I will secure it. Finished 8 petals. This is our 3rd row and connecting loop, and that's in the 1st column without cape connect, and also cutting off with a thread because I will have the next different color. Those strings fixed. This one I will fix now. I cooked bright pink color, and now I will knit these arches over petals white in 4 air loops so that this color does not appear here. I'll be right here on this side, picking up 2 loops. Where do I have these white petals? And here I will tie poles without a cape. Here I have column without cape replaces 1 air loop. So the first arch I have consists of 5 air loops, 4 and 5. Next I step again. Here is a white. I have strings too. Now I will pick them up. Here they are, and from this side. See, you can't see the pink bright, and if I will, cling, like this, pink thread. Well, now I'll show. This is how you see. She will be visible here, although in principle it is not so much visible, but I'm for pure experiment. I don't want it to be there. So I'm here taking 2 loops, and for them, tying a pole without cape. Tied on again chain, times 2, 3, 4, watching the next 2 loops. And here I tie column without cape, and from such arches I should have 8. Here I tied the 8th arch, and I go into the first loop here, the previous arch, and the connecting loop 1. Arches complete. Here they are on the left side. Times 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. These are the petals will be. Under the next arch, also tie column without cape, then a half column with 1 cape, and 4 columns with 1 cape. Four tied now, half column with 1 cape, and a column without a cape. Well, around 8 petals. This is them tied up, all 8 petals, and I complete the connective. Loop this row. everything. I have a flower ready. Now I have all the flowers. You can collect lace canvas. Now this ponytail I will complete, and then show what I got. Here for such finished lace, I knitted roses now. But they can apply not only in this lace, but also in other projects. But how to create this lace? Stay on my channel, subscribe, and in the next video I will show you.